Hello America, and this is Bad Rules here today on the Weekly Hunt. We will be looking at how Rosie O'Donnell is the greatest survival expert of our time. I understand that I have the knowledge required to survive in the wilderness for a few weeks, but just look at this woman. Clearly she could survive in any harsh conditions for at least a year. She does not look like much of a specimen, but underneath those size 37 clothes are 274 days worth of food, warmth, and shelter. Using the equation Q equals mc delta T, and assuming that her body is composed of at least 70% whoppers with a specific heat capacity of 3.81 joules per degree Celsius and 607.5 kilograms of said whoppers, we determine that she can store 12,000 kilojoules of energy on any given day, given her ability to survive any blistering cold conditions. Not to mention the prey that she could kill with her enormous stature. By creating a downward force in a sitting motion, taking into account the force of gravity, Rosie is able to exert 798 newtons of downward motion on a desired prey, taking into account the 200 pounds of stored food already contained inside of her. For this reason, obesity should be a promoted practice, because it allows us to bond with nature and all of its inhabitants. By becoming obese, we are able to become one with the environment that spawned the human race, so that we can live in harmony and simplicity by doing absolutely nothing all day long. Rosie is an icon who should be praised all throughout the world. She lives simpler than any of we survivalists could. Just look at her again. Does it look like she exercises? Of course not. She probably doesn't do anything all day, and this is why we should all follow her example and become just like her, because the simple life is the best life. I'm Bag Reels, and hopefully the next time we see each other, you will be fat.
If you're ever lost in the woods, the iPhone can save you. It includes a global positioning system.
Oh no, we're lost.
This way. Wait, that way. Just kidding, this way. That way.
A durable screen.
Guys, I think we're getting closer. Oh!
A flashlight.
Oh my god, it's getting dark.
I have a flashlight.
And a long-lasting battery.
Why don't we just call someone?
Yeah, we're too lost.
We're never gonna get out of here. It died.
Oh.
Really?
The iPhone. Get one or get lost.
Welcome to another segment of Hunting Horrible Humans. Today we are out on the lookout for one of the most dangerous and common species in the modern day jungle. These animals can be found almost anywhere in America, wandering through the aisles of shopping malls with their Starbucks and iPhones. They are real, they are everywhere, and they are covered in makeup. Yes folks, you guessed it, they are the white girls. I know that all you watching this from home are probably quaking from fear just at the sound of their name. I want you to know that it will be okay, as long as you learn how to avoid and or attack them, and that's exactly what I am here to teach you. For starters, you will have to be able to identify the white girl. This isn't very hard at all. Common traits of this species include ombre dye-dipped hair, yoga pants, and Uggs, which are sometimes sparkly so that they can blind you before they murder your individuality. In order to give you a good visual representation of this wild beast, I have prepared here what I like to call a white girl trap. It is very intricate and I do not expect you to understand the mechanics of it, but in simple terms, it is a cage with an iPhone 5S and a venti pumpkin spice latte with low-fat milk and extra whipped cream. These items are vital for the survival of the white girl, and she can sense them from over 100 yards away. Fascinating, isn't it? By using this contraption, I am able to lure one of the world's most dangerous animals to me and putting my life at risk. White girls would do anything to get their hands on this bait. Now that the trap is set up, all we can do is wait, and I hope to live to tell the tale. Quick, look over there. It seems we have caught the white girl's attention. See how she instinctively follows the scent of the cage. Here we go. What a marvelous catch. Right here we have a perfect representation of the white girl. She's attempting to get out of the cage, but I will not be fooled by her appearance. This is a society-induced monster that must not be taken lightly. They are the products of the ultimate conformity and technology, two incredibly terrifying things. If you do ever come across one of these monsters, avoid contact with them at all costs. We wouldn't want them taking away your independence, and even worse, Instagramming a bad picture of you. We've gotten to the part that everyone has been waiting for. How do you kill a white girl? Unfortunately, white girl hunting season is over because it is fall, also known as cuddle weather. So we have all to let this one go. Before releasing this creature back into the wild, we must calm her down. This can be done in one of two ways. You either kill her or take a selfie with her. Since hunting season is over, sadly, we will have to take a selfie. Be free, white girl, be free. Little does she know that that was a terrible picture. Oh no!
Are you tired of actually using your imagination with building things? Don't you just wish that you could already have the stupid thing built without putting in the work? Then you need some pre-built Legos. Trademark. Pre-built Legos, trademark, are the Legos for the kids who are just too lazy or too stupid to use their own imagination. We know that instructions are way too difficult to follow, and that's why we created pre-built Legos. Trademark. You'll love the satisfaction you get when you go to build your Legos and they're already completed. This way you can have all the time to do the pathetic things that you've always wanted to do. Parents will love when their kids aren't using their imagination and wasting away brain power with pre-built Legos. Trademark. Now your kids will have time to do more important things, like rotting their brains with worthless video games. But wait, act now and get a free hat. Now your child will be able to stare at their pre-built Legos, trademark, feeling like a champ in their stylish dunce cap. Instead of just feeling like a moron, they can look like one too.
Warning. Side effects of using pre-built Legos trademark include but are not restricted to some forms of depression, social outcasting, mild death, reduction of gray matter, rainbow urine, mild hallucinations, explosive diarrhea, thoughts of suicide, birth defects, and severe migraines due to overthinking. If overthinking does occur, stop looking at pre-built Legos trademark and call your doctor immediately.
They're pre-built Legos, trademark. Get yours today.
And now, time for Chatting with Hannah Montana.
Smiley.
Hello everyone. Unfortunately, Bear Grylls won't be able to make it for this part of the show because he had an incident with the white girl. He's currently in urgent care. We hope he'll get better soon. Instead, I, Walt Whitman, will be taking his spot for this interview with Hannah Montana. Will we all welcome Miss Montana to the stage?
It's Miley, but
Hello, Miss Montana.
not Miley.
My, it's been a while since I last saw you. Last time you had more hair and more clothes. Well, we have a lot to talk about today. For starters, I want to inquire about your mating call, also known as twerking. I understand that you put on quite a show at the VMAs. Care to give us insight on this mating call of yours and why it's so attractive?
Well, it's hot.
Yeah, clearly you've been looking for a mate ever since you broke off your engagement with Liam Hemsworth. Many of the Miley Liam fans are devastated by this news and don't understand why you broke up with him. At MyLiam4Life tweeted,
OMG, why would she do that? My life is ruined 5 ever.
this sounds pretty serious. If I'm correct, 5 ever is longer than forever.
LOL.
I mean, I just want you to know that I agree with your decision 100%. You obviously broke up with him because you need time to reflect alone, since you don't need a man and you're a self-reliant individual.
Yeah, like haters gonna hate, and I'm just gonna be hot.
Well, rest assured, Hannah Banana, I'm sure you'll find a mate soon, especially if you do that twerking of yours out in the wild. In fact, you've been blowing up the internet recently with your video, Wrecking Ball. It has 1,072,491 comments, both good and bad, but mostly bad. I think most of the reason why your video is so controversial is because the scenes include you swinging naked on a wrecking ball and licking a sledgehammer. There must be a reason as to why you decided to set up your video in this way. Mind sharing with us?
I did it so I would be more hot.
And your hairstyle?
Hot?
Sledgehammers?
Hot.
Disney Channel?
Hot. Wait, what?
You know, I agree that you have some serious problems, and you call yourself romantic. You know, when you came here, I had some respect for you. I thought that you were following your natural instinct with your twerking mating call. And I thought Wrecking Ball represented you breaking down the walls of society and conformity. And the fact that you were unclothed seemed to stand for sheer simplicity, sheer naturalism. And the final touch with you licking that sledgehammer was you telling the audience that you aren't going to take the pain that other people give you anymore because you are a self-reliant individual. I thought we were connected. I thought this could actually go somewhere. I thought that we'd both agree that Disney is a monstrous machine of conformity that lures children away from nature through trapping their minds in TV. Instead, I just got that you want to live deliberately, that you want to be hot. Clearly you're not attractive. Have you seen all the hate mail you've received?
They're just jealous. I'm just trying to embrace my individualism.
Now we're getting somewhere. So, about this Wrecking Ball ordeal then, why do you think that everyone is criticizing you?
Well, they just don't understand the metaphor.
Metaphor? Can you please explain?
So like, the wrecking ball represents like relationships and stuff. And then like relationships always like break down life because they suck. And so yeah. And I like the sledgehammer because I secretly love the pain. No one understands.
You know what? You really are as crazy as everyone says. I recommend that you stay off the drugs and take a lifetime vacation at Troubled Waters Mental Institution.
What? What?
Looks like we're out of time here today.
What?
It's a
No!
pleasure having you on the show. From everyone at the studio, we'd like to give you this hammer as a souvenir.
Thank you!
I bet Billy Ray is very proud. I'm Walt Whitman, America. Remember, don't do drugs.